Good day, everyone. I hope we are all doing well by the mercies and grace of God. Today, we are going to be looking at 1 Kings chapter 18 from verse 1 to verse 16. And the scripture starts off talking about Elijah, who, after he declared 3 years of drought, in the third year, the Lord spoke to him that he should present himself to King Ahab. And that's what he did. He went to present himself to King Ahab. Now, King Ahab had a servant. His name was Obadiah, who was in charge of his house that time. And Obadiah actually feared the Lord greatly because during that time, when Jezebel decided to kill all the prophets of the Lord, he took it upon himself, and he took in the 100 prophets and hid them in a cave, and he gave them bread and water. And now Ahab told Obadiah that they should go out into the land to look for springs of water and brooks, or perhaps they could even find grass, so that their horses and their mules and their livestock will not die. So they went two separate ways, and when Obadiah went his way, he met with Elijah. And Elijah told him that he should report to his master that he is here. Now Obadiah was afraid, and he told Elijah that, do you want my servant to kill me? Because if I go to report to him that you are here and the Spirit of the Lord takes you elsewhere and we do not find you, he's actually going to kill me. But then Elijah assured Obadiah that, as the Lord of hosts lives, that he will surely present himself to Obadiah. Now we see that Obadiah is a servant of Ahab. He held an office of great honor, power, trust, and Ahab most likely even preferred him because he was a nobleman and he was with integrity and he trusted him. Now Obadiah was so true to God, and he actually feared God greatly from his youth, and we can see that from verse 3 and verse 4. But at the same time, he also served and was faithful to his master Ahab. Now, Obadiah feared the Lord so much that in all that he did not allow Ahab and his household to actually pollute him, and he kept his faith, and he fixed his gaze on God, and he kept himself holy despite the times and despite the place that he was in. That when opportunity actually presented itself, that's when now Jezebel massacred the prophets of the Lord. He used his power and his position to hide God's prophets, and not only that, he also was able to feed them despite the drought and the hunger that was ongoing. He used his power and he used his wealth to assist others of his faith despite the risk and consequences that might have followed if he actually got caught. Now, this reminds me of the scripture in Colossians chapter 3, from verse 23 to 24, that talks about that in whatever we do, that we should do it heartily, as unto the Lord and not unto the men, and not unto men, knowing that from the Lord that's where we get and receive our inheritance, for we serve the living God. So Obadiah's story, it teaches us how to truly serve God in service of others. I mean, Obadiah would have chosen not to help the prophets, seeing that he was in such a compromising position, but he chose to either way because he feared the Lord even more. Thank you very much, and I hope we will be blessed.